Hey guys, this is Bix Weir. Just after I posted this morning's Horn of Z's, talking about how there's chaos and the Fed has opened up the spigot. The Fed took the hose off the fire hydrant, and now they're just letting the fire hydrant roll. Look at this. This is shocking even to me. Statement regarding Treasury Reserve Management purchases and repo operations. Open market trading desk, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York has released new monthly. Again, remember, yesterday they just did an emergency release, and now they're doing another emergency. New monthly schedule of Treasury securities operations and has updated the current monthly schedule for repurchase repo operations. Pursuant to the instructions from the chair, in consultation with the FMOC, adjustments have been made to these schedules to address temporary disruptions in Treasury financing. Treasury securities operations schedule includes a change in the maturity composition of purchases to support functioning in the market for U.S. Treasuries. Term repo operations in large size have been added to enhance functionings. Basically, fire hydrant type of money printing. No hose, open fire hydrant. Here we go. As part of the $60 billion reserve management purchases for the monthly period, beginning March 13th. Remember, a couple weeks ago they said they're going to taper. Continuing through April 13th, so a whole month, the desk will conduct purchases across a range of maturities to roughly match the maturity composition of Treasury securities outstanding. They're buying short-term, long-term. They're buying everything. Specifically, the desk plans to distribute reserve management purchases across 11 sectors, including nominal coupons, bills, Treasury inflation-protected securities, floating rate notes. The distribution of purchases across sectors will be the same distribution as the desk uses to reinvest principal payments from the Federal Reserve's holding of agency debt and agency mortgage-backed securities. First such purchases will begin tomorrow, March 13th. Listen to this. Today, March 12th, 2020, the desk will offer $500 billion in 3-month repo operation at 1:30 and will settle on March 13th, so tomorrow. Tomorrow, the desk will further offer $500 billion in 3-month repo operations and $500 billion in 1-month repo operations for the same day settlement. 3-month and 1-month operations for $500 billion will be offered on a weekly basis for the remainder of the monthly schedule. That's $1.5 trillion. In 2008, they asked for $700 billion. That's $1.5 trillion that they've just opened the spigots to, on top of the $950 billion that's already out there. One and a half times what they've already bailed out the banks. These changes will be made to address highly unusual disruptions. This is a criminal monetary system with criminals running it. The fire hydrant type of money splashing is going to continue. This isn't a short-term thing. Just like the virus is not a short-term thing. New York Stock Exchange braces for coronavirus with potential trading floor closing. All markets are going to shut down. Now, they think they can rig it even easier if people aren't standing around watching over their shoulders. Again, all markets are going to shut down. If you don't have your assets in your own possession today, you're nuts. Stocks cut losses dramatically after Fed announces new funding action. Look at these fools. New York Stock Exchange President Stacey Cunningham, circuit breakers are working as designed. Insane. This is from the private road. I've been tracking this for a long time. I said it's going to go exponential, just like the virus is going exponential. Exponential money printing. The hose is off the fire hydrant. This is before. Look at this. $950 billion is the bailout since September 11, 2019. This has just gone exponential. This is going way up off of the screen. $1.5 billion. It's probably going to be oversubscribed too. The banks are gone. It's over. Turn out the lights. Why is their liquidity stopped? Because everybody's drawing on their lines of credit. Everybody and their mother is saying, oh my God, I got a line of credit. If you have a line of credit, you got maybe hours to get your ass in there, take all the money you can off that line of credit because the banks won't be there for you. No matter how much they open the spigots. Now, normally in this situation, Gold, silver, and cryptos will be going moonshot as well. They're rigging it. You want to know why they slammed it the last couple hours? There you go. They are going full on fire hydrant money. Not fire hose money, fire hydrant money. And then the next announcement is going to be this. We at the Federal Reserve are committed to giving whatever amount of money any bank asks for as long as they ask for it, forever. And that's game over. Hang on, guys. I got one more thing. Yes, they are allowing silver and gold to bump up on the news that fire hydrant money is now being produced by the Federal Reserve System. Now you know how long this plan has been in place. When did they start rigging it? A couple hours ago, 4 or 5 hours ago. They rigged it down, knowing they were going to make an announcement because they want to control the price. They don't want gold and silver going from where they were and skyrocketing. They want to slam the price down, last licks kind of thing, and then announce we've gone completely open fire hydrant money and gold and silver. Can you imagine the volumes? Can you imagine? How many Silver Eagles? I'm going to check how many Silver Eagles. I'll post that later. The U.S. Mint sold today. Because JP Morgan is buying every single one of them. And they are in charge of the silver rigging and the gold rigging. You know, the funny thing is, yes, JP Morgan has over 1 billion ounces of physical silver now. And is probably out of their silver short position by now. But the funny thing, they have even more gold in dollar terms. It is insane what these criminals are getting away with. But they're up on RICO charges. Hopefully, when the crash happens, they're going to stick. JP Morgan will have to pay back to humanity, to at least to the United States, 3 billion ounces of physical silver. And they won't have it. So, JP Morgan is done. The banks are done. And again, stock market, who knows what it's going to do? Who knows where they'll rig it? But printing money doesn't put food on the shelves. It doesn't restart the economic system. It doesn't put iPhones back into production. I was reading an article today that through an official Chinese newspaper that they're blaming the U.S. for the bioagent coronavirus. It is a bioweapon. Listen to Cliff High. This ain't going to stop, my friends. And if your friends don't get it, there's just so much you can say. You just got to let them go, live their life. I know it's hard. But they're just going to have to, if they don't want to listen to you, if they don't want to stock up on vitamin C, you can't walk over there and shove pills down their throat. Well, maybe you can. If they're good friends, they'll allow you to. It's crazy. Crazy days. That's what smooth transition does. This is the smooth transition. Because you're trying to unwind a system, a global monetary system, a just-in-time monetary system, a rigged system, an artificially supported system. We don't want a smooth transition. We want to pull the Band-Aid now. And that's what's coming as these markets continue to gyrate. It's all on the timeline on Road to Roota, by the way. The computers are going to go bang, crack into each other, and everything's going to stop. That's what we need. We need to wipe the slate clean, arrest the people who need to be arrested, reissue money. I don't know what kind of money. Probably gold-backed, silver-backed, crypto-backed. Gold and silver backing ain't going to work. It's got to be redeemable because no one trusts these bastards who screwed up our system already. Will Trump get reelected? I doubt it. His fault. Why? Because he continued the market rigging. He associated himself with a rigged market. So maybe he can finish the job, but between now and election time, finishing the job means arrest the people who should have been arrested long ago, including people within the monetary system. Finish the job, Trump, and then you don't need to be a president again. We don't need a guy like you anymore. We need someone who could heal the country. I don't know who that is at the moment. Obviously, no one out there right now. So, yeah, Trump won't get elected if this keeps going on. And we don't want Bernie. I at one time said a Bernie Trump ticket would be good because you'd get the asshole guy and the socialist, and they counteract each other because we're going to need to reallocate money. That's kind of like socialism because all money will be gone when the banks stop and the exchanges stop, and that's coming very fast. It probably would have been here today had the Fed not opened $1.5 trillion money spigot. See what the cryptos are doing. They're starting to turn around. Again, price doesn't matter. Look at the volume. Holy moly. Litecoin volume over double, 5.2 billion traded in the last 24 hours on 2.2 billion ever created. Oh, Tether. Oh my God, Tether. Look at it. There's 4.6 billion Tether out there, right? 4.6 billion Tether. Look at the volume. 72.5 billion. It's beyond absurd, but it should show everybody these aren't real markets. It's phantom fake shit. These prices are phantom fake shit. Nostradamus, I love his quatrain that says, imitations of gold and silver will be tossed into the lake. That's where we are. Remember, in Nostradamus' time, gold and silver were money. You don't have the real thing, you are screwed. I don't know what day it's going to break down, but it's going to be sooner rather than later. And you'll be scratching your head. It'll probably be everybody be on lockdown anyway. Everybody on lockdown, and all of a sudden, bang, the end of the unbacked fiat monetary system, the arrest of the criminals, and a redistribution of colored flowers from the road to Roota. It's all going as planned, I think. I didn't know exactly how this was going to go down, but it looks pretty obvious now. Everybody on lockdown, change the monetary system, reboot all systems, require truthful trading in exchanges, require Veritasium be used on the stock exchange. Veritasium's that damn lottery ticket, I tell you. And joining the road to Roota, you get one. I don't know if you can get them anymore on Market Talks. But they're probably cheap because all the crypto. Well, let's take a look. $6 hasn't dropped as much as many, but $6 for a lottery ticket that can make you billions. If it comes true, if Cliff's data is correct. Hell, it's been right on the coronavirus, that's for sure. If Cliff's data is correct, we'll go from $6 to 10,000. Bitcoin will probably be up at 100,000 by then. So $6 to 100,000 on Veritasium. And you won't be able to get it. I don't think you can get it right now because, well, maybe you can. I'm sure the exchanges are completely sideways. So if you can get it and get it in your own possession, yeah, you could buy it on an exchange. That's where this crazy price comes from. But can you get it in your own possession? I don't know. You can get a road to Roota. Subscribe today. As long as PayPal is still working. As of right now, I think it still is. But it won't be for long. When the banking system crashes, the too big to fail crash, PayPal will crash. All the exchanges will crash. There'll be no crypto exchanges open. Coinbase won't be open. Everything will go down. And we start fresh. This is Bix. Good luck out there.